everyone, so today I got to do the lovely Laura's nails. We went for a bit of a mermaidy vibe. So I've already done my clear base and I'm going straight in now with Glitterbels Unicorn Tears colour powder. Applying it on the very tip and then adding a second bead in there. I'm now going in with Mermaid Tears, thinning out the top and then dragging down the end of the product all the way down but not too close to the end. Making sure that's nice and thin. Going in with my second bead at the cuticle and again going up into the cuticle. Not touching too much of the middle of the product, just very, very lightly with my brush and dragging down the end. Making sure that's all smooth and blended. Now we're going to do a marble, so I've picked up 3 beads of colour, slightly drained my bead and I'm applying it at the cuticle, but as I always say, it doesn't have to be really, really perfect or neat, it's just to make sure that your cuticle application is good. So I've applied my 3 beads again. This is in real time, so you can see I'm using the very tip of my brush, very, very lightly patting it, only very much dragging the edges, not touching the middle of the marble where you've already created that with the tip of your brush. So again here, 3 colours, very, very tip, moving it up into that corner. I always go up into the right hand corner, still not figuring out why, but I just do. And then dragging the very ends down and bringing in the sides, making sure it's not slipping over. And I'm just repeating that all the way down the nail, sometimes with 3 colours, sometimes with 2. Very tip of my brush there. The darker green you can see in this is called Peacock Feather. But as usual guys, I will leave in the description box below for you every single colour that I've used and every product that I've used for you, so you can check that out after if you'd like. So on this nail, we're just kind of creating a little bit of like a watercolory background. Don't really know what to call it, but yeah, because we're going to do something a little bit more interesting on top. So it's just, yeah, a wash of colours, using all the ones that we're using, except for I didn't use Peacock Feather because, well, stay watching and you'll see why I didn't choose that one. So now I'm picking up my unicorn flakes and applying it onto the wet acrylic. I just make sure that my brush is really clean and got not too much monomer in it, and then I tap onto the flakes and then press them onto the wet acrylic. That's how I apply them. So on this nail I've done the same as the first nail, unicorn tears and mermaid tears. Seem to like tears a lot. And now I'm using blue pastel up at the cuticle and dragging down, and I didn't cover it very well in the right hand corner, so in a minute I add a second bead because I need to. There we go, much better now. And we really loved this, so we did this on her thumb on her other hand as well. But yeah, this is one of our favourite nails, we decided at the time. So the thumb, unicorn tears, and I'm going to whack this over the whole nail as a base first. Up into the cuticle and then dragging down, kind of applying it in like a paint action as if you are painting. That's just how I prefer to apply my colour powders. So 3 colours again here, swirling and dragging up into that corner and dragging the end of it down, making sure it's not dripping over the side. Again, 2 colours this time and dragging up and drag the end of the product down to create a half marble, which you may have seen me do before in previous sets. So these cute little things that I'm using here are the Reflex Green Flakes, which I love so much. So again, just because the acrylic's still wet, I just pick them up and place them on there. So this is the more interesting part of the watercolour nail you saw. This is just clear that I'm using here, glass slippers, Glitterbels Clear, and I'm applying it across the nail. As you can see, I'm not really doing it perfect, it's not a straight line as such or anything like that, it's just in a wiggly line across. I'm getting my netting, this is in real time. You have to wait for your clear powder to go slightly matte first before you do this. This is how long I hold it in for. And then in a moment, you'll see how gentle I pull it out. Really just gently like that and pop it off. There we go. This is why I didn't add Peacock Feather in, because it's going on top of this now. So we're gonna quite wetly, is that even a word? Well, okay, wetly, we're gonna put Peacock Feather over the top and we're gonna let that dry and then we're gonna file it. In the meantime, we're going to cap this nail here in Glitterbels glass slippers. The brush that I'm using, if you're wondering, even though it will be in the description box, is the Glitterbels size 12 brush. So, with my Glitterbels Metal File Board and refills, I'm going to file over the netting. You can also buy netting off my website, by the way, too. We just have the white one on the online shop, but any colour will do because you're only pressing it in anyway. So when you're finished, I'm just going to put a bit of monomer on this here so you can see what it will look like. I love that look so much. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to cap it to seal it all in there. You wouldn't want to lose it. I just love netting imprint nails. So as per usual, I'm using my Efile, my Up200 and my drill bits, and I go into the cuticle first, down the side, down the middle and to the other side, and then I go in afterwards with my hand file once I'm happy with that. And I only have my Efile on a really low setting. So using my file into the side walls first, making sure they're nice and straight. My hair decided to creep into the video, very sorry about that. Obviously was going for it on the filing. And then the free edge, and then we're going to file over the whole nail, up into the cuticle, all the way across, and then lastly on the tip. Make sure it's nice and straight. Until you're happy. There we go. So now I'm top coating with my Glitterbels No Wipe Top Coat, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be curing these for 60 seconds. I love this nail so much. And the marble one. Everyone knows I'm partial to a marble, so you know. I actually created a marble nail, a mini tutorial on my Instagram quite a while ago using these colours, but I never actually did a set in them, so that's kind of what inspired this. I thought, oh, let's use those colours. So with your resin glue, apply it to your nail, and then pop your crystals on with your pincers. That's what I do, and allow them to dry for 60 seconds. It's just showing you a little bit of how I do them. 60 seconds to dry, and then I pop my cuticle oil on. So what do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments what you think of these. Thank you very much again for watching, and I will leave all the product details for you in the description box below. And if you have any other questions regarding Glitterbels or anything at all, do feel free to join my Facebook support group, which will also be left in the description box. Thank you very much, guys. See you soon. Bye.